Hi everyone, today we're going to compare the Uncle Nearest 1856 flagship 100 proof with the Uncle Nearest single barrel 122 proof. It's not a matter of proof. I know this is a 22 point proof difference. Not doing this as a blind. Really want to see two things. This is a batched blended product, many barrels. This is a single barrel. I want to see how unique or not the taste in the single barrel is versus a blended, but even more so, and even more particular, I noticed when I had the single barrel, this was the first one I had, do it the opposite order, that there was a very pronounced heavy influence of the Lincoln County process, the charcoal mapling, and the filtering process, and definitely imparted a heavy maple charcoal taste on the whiskey. I found when I ended up just reviewing this in my previous review, I found a similar thing on this, but I want to put them side by side and see how that compares. If it's just more of a thing that was really with the single barrel, or is that just something that kind of transcends the brand, and see how that compares. We're going to do that, and then in the next video, we're going to compare, I think, which would be an excellent comparison, this 100 proof with the Jack Daniel's Bonded. In the meantime, we have them right here. We'll pull it up. This is the single barrel. This is the 1856. Let's start with the lower proof first. I should actually give them a nose first. Very similar. Obviously, you can tell the one that's a higher proof. I would say the color is pretty similar also. The 1856 first. Cheers. And now the single barrel. Well, it's definitely pronounced a little bit more in the single barrel, but then again, you'll have 22 points higher in proof. What I was really trying to see was this just a one-off with this single barrel? Because this particular barrel, single barrels are all going to be unique. They aren't necessarily going to be completely one in left field, one in right field. They're still the same brands, similar distillate, but there are going to be unique differences. I kind of wanted to see how this single barrel compares with this is their base expression, their flagship, their original one is 100 proof. I felt that I did them separately, but now I kind of see that they are similar, and I think that is something that is that is definitely a quality of the brand. Let me try the 1856 again. And now the single barrel. I think it actually this single barrel is really this one enhanced. I really think it's the single barrel for me personally. I do tend to gravitate to higher proof, so this one they're both good. I think between the two, you get a little bit more flavor out of the single barrel, but I think that's just because of the proof. I think what we're going to do next is we are going to compare these two here. That would go perfect with the story. We'll do that in the next video. But I think in summation here, I haven't tried the 1884, but basically you got this is the base expression, the single barrel. I think there is a definite influence imparted on the whiskey of their Lincoln County process. I am thinking in my head that this brand you taste even more of the charcoal maple filtering process in the Lincoln County process than the Jack Daniel's. We're going to see that in the next video coming up. Take care. Cheers.